Well, welcome back, everybody. It's been probably a couple of weeks since you last joined me in my Minecraft world, and that is with Christmas and the New Year and everything else. I wasn't able to record, and as much as I really wanted to, I was struggling to find a title for this episode. Now I've got some good news, which is good. And I've got some other news. Now, we'll start with some good news. Now, some things may look a little bit different around here, and that is because, now, although it was Christmas and I didn't have time to record, I did have time to play. Now, there's a couple of things in our world that I want to show you, and that, I guess, that is the good news. The good news is that oh my god, the good news is I've done things and not shown you. I guess that's the good news. Now, the other news is that I'm struggling what to do. I'm struggling to figure out what to do with this series. I want to turn this series, instead of an adventure series as it is now, Matt's Minecraft Adventure, I want to turn this series and this world into an adventure guide. A place that we can come back to, and I can sort of show you guys how to do certain things, how to build mechanics and use mechanics on the game, and go from there. Now, the reason why I want to do that is actually because I've been invited to a multiplayer server with a couple of other people. Now, ever since we started this series, I have been desperate to play on a world with other people, either get other people to join mine, or to, like this scenario, join another person's realm and start completely again. And that is the opportunity that we have. So over the next few days and into the next week, what we'll do is, I'm going to get into this realm with a couple of other people, and we are going to start again. Now, as I said, that doesn't mean that this is going to be completely forgotten about. Absolutely not. I still want to come back into this world and do different building techniques, how to build this and that and the other, how to beat the Ender Dragon, for example. That was the next big step for us on this anyway, but what you won't get is all the fiddly little things of me exploring and doing that, because that's going to be on our new series. There's going to be a lot of exploring and camaraderie and spending time with other people and that sort of thing. Now, with that being said, that's both the good news and the other news. I need to show you what I have been up to in our time off, and you can see there's a couple of differences in here. So what we will do is we'll start at the bottom of the garden and we'll come back. Now, I've added a little bit of this and that and a few bits of flowers and things here and there. I've planted a load of trees because I kept running out. And when I plant trees and they turn into these big ones, I tend to leave them because they're a bit of a pain to chop down. So we've had a couple of these big trees get planted, and now they're there forever. So in terms of the bottom of the garden, I've not really done much down here. I did have plans, and again, this is something that we will do. All of a sudden, we'll join back this Minecraft guide, and I will have built something else down here, and then I will sort of explain how I've done it. But for now, the bottom of the garden is very similar. It is exactly how we left off. I started our wall, however, this wall I built from here, so it's now secure all the way up. And I did plan to get down to maybe get rid of that wheat farm, we don't need that, but at least down to the dock, which we would rebuild, and then around the back side, and then back up here again. That is the plan. At some stage, again, we plan to do that. Now, what I have done is I've changed a little bit the roof of our sheep pen, and a couple of bits in here. The sheep kept on jumping up there, and it was really annoying. They kept on getting caught fire on the little fireplace. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're crazy. And I did have some trapdoors on the roof here, and they just looked ridiculous. So I've gone with sort of house colours for the roof and not filled it in. I don't know if I'm going to. I may just leave it like this. Bit of wood, bit of leaves, a little bit minimalistic. Dilly ding, dilly dong. That's almost there. We just need to multiply them a little bit more. Or add some other animals in there, like these things. Now, coming up the garden, you'll see other bits and pieces, like this little pond. This is going to be our forever unlimited water supply, tiny 2x2 pond that we can come and pinch water from. Now, is this one? No, this is one though. How about this? So, do I have any leaves on me? No. So, a little bit of an idea for you guys, if you want to add a bit of flair into your garden, you can add 2 blocks down. As you can see, I've done here. There's a glowstone block, the second block down, and then I've put water on top. And as you guys know, you can put these leaves in the water, and it doesn't get rid of the source block, and it just sort of spices up your garden a little bit. So this one doesn't have anything. This one just has, oh no, that has glowstone as well. This one doesn't have glowstone, but it's glowstone with water on top, and then a leaf in the water. It just adds a little bit of personality, but also a little bit of depth to your garden path and a bit of light as well. Let's just sleep real quick and I'll show you what probably is the biggest thing that we've done off camera. The biggest build that we did was a bit of inventory sorting outing, and that is this here. You can kind of see a sneaky little entrance in here. I'm due to get rid of these things here. Oh no, due to get rid of those bits and pieces there. But otherwise, you come into here. Look at this. This is going to be the chest room. We just need to get rid of these sorts of things here that hang down too much. But this is going to be the chest room. Now, the idea is, again, just to get some organised chests from, I don't know how far up. I guess we can get to the ceiling, to be honest, and still reach them. And have, like we do inside, we've got picture frames, or item frames. Now, I plan to get item frames just on one side of the chest, because then you can easily open the chest. Instead of having them on the end, like I do, and it's super tedious to get into the chest, if we get them on the front of the chest here, literally on one side, we can use the other side to open up and go from there. So the plan is to have maybe 4 high in here and around. Now, also, whilst I was building this little one, and again, this is house colours, the stone, the leaves, the wood, glowstone in the ceiling. These walls here are half block thick, and you can't really see through the glass here, but this is a stone brick wall, and I didn't realise it did this. I thought it did like the little up and down and up and down and up and down, but actually it connects smoothly to a block and then creates, if you go literally from all the way up, all the way across and all the way down, it creates a smooth, thin wall, which looks amazing. Not only that, but if you've got a block like glass connects quite smoothly in there. However, this is the example. Here you can quite clearly see it's a bit jaggedy, holes you can see all the way through. It doesn't connect to it smoothly. That's what a normal block looks like in the stone brick wall. But then glass, look how nice that is. That just clicks in there really smoothly, really nicely. Love that. So I was pretty happy when I found that out. And otherwise, that is this little place. So that is going to be our chest room, where we'll have lots of resources, blocks. We'll probably still keep our valuables inside. But otherwise, that is that. And in terms of the outside, I'm pretty sure that's all we did. I don't think we did anything more around this way. It's still hovering off the ground, which is a bit annoying. But I guess we can add some legs to it at some stage. We didn't do anything else to the water fountain. That is still what it is. Now, you saw when I was speaking in the intro about our guy, the trader, and one thing we have done, because I kept getting zombies spawning up here when I was building, I thought I need to move him. So for now, I've just given him... Oh, I actually can't get up there. That doesn't lead to anything. We've given him his own little tree house. and you can see him in here. It's actually just giving him the right thing that he needs for his trades, and I can't figure out why he won't change to a librarian. It's a bit of research I'm going to have to do in my spare time. It's probably because he's in that minecart, or because I haven't changed him into a zombie yet. I've got a lectern just here. I've got my little bed, which he doesn't really need. But yes, this is his little bedroom. His little tree house is here. Thought I'd leave him up there for now instead of him getting eaten by a zombie. And I've also just extended the roof of the tree itself to actually cover the entire of this space. So there's nowhere, I'm pretty sure, apart from here, I've just found out, there's nowhere that's exposed to the outside. Also apart from here, that is also exposed to the outside. Otherwise, everywhere else, whoopsie, everywhere else is covered up by our ceiling tree, which is good. It's then just connecting then that to the tree somehow. I don't know how. Now, otherwise, we have, as I said, I have been playing the... What the heck is going on here? I have been playing the game, but just not recording. And the reason is because I've been wanting to get into the Nether and find a fortress in the Nether. Now, I've been unable to find anything in the Nether at all. I've been traveling... That's why my gear isn't fully... I mean, look at this. Look how almost dead these netherite bits and pieces. That's like one shot. Ridiculous. I've been travelling in the Nether. Honestly, I don't... It's been hours. It's been absolutely hours and hours and hours. In fact, I travelled in the Nether so far that my legs broke and my helmet broke. Luckily, I had obsidian and I was able to get back to the overworld. My X-coordinate was about 20,000. That's how far away I travelled. But there was nothing really of interest apart from me breaking my legs and head, and then obviously having to find a couple of diamonds and then use some iron to make the helmet. Nothing really happened. You can see sort of in my chest there's not much else apart from these prismarine crystals that I found in a chest somewhere. There's not much really that that we managed to find on our travels into the Nether. Because, as I said, I'm desperate to try and find the nether warts. That's really what is holding this series back. If I'm able just to do that in my spare time, I'll get them and then create an episode on how to brew potions, and then we sort of go from there. I'd be much happier doing that, if that's okay with everybody. Now, with that being said, I want to get back to you on when this next new series is going to be starting. It will hopefully be in the next few days. Really looking forward to that. I want ideas, you guys. I want ideas down in the comments of what sort of base in the new world, and it's not going to be this seed. It's going to be a completely different seed, so it won't be something we're used to. What sort of base should we build? Should we try an underwater base? Should we try a cave side, a mountainside base, that sort of thing? What should we build? I mean, this is a sort of tree-housey, woody styly base that we've got here. Should we go for something a bit different? I'm interested to see what else we can accomplish. A water base would be pretty cool. The only downside is we'll have to find some sponges, but I don't know what this new world is going to be like yet. You never know. We may well be stranded on an island. We could start out at sea. We could start in the mountains. You never know. I'm super excited to get that going. Now, that is all I'm going to have time for today. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment down below any suggestions. Please do let me know your thoughts. I'll hopefully see you in our new survival multiplayer realm world in the next few days. Guys, thank you very much. I'll see you then. Goodbye.